roster. A lot of talent in the backcourt.
Ooh, talent indeed. And having a talented backcourt is a recipe for success in the NBA. As the game has evolved through the years, it is paramount to have players who can pass, who can dribble, who can make decisions with the basketball. And I'll tell you what, there's a lot of talented players out there who can make some pretty good decisions here in this game.
And score the ball. We got a chance to have a high-scoring affair in this one. Here are the 5 for the Suns. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Chris Paul. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Ayton in at the center position, locking down the middle. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Stolen by Booker. Here's Crowder. And the 3 off target. Here's Oladipo. Sabonis with a screen on Booker. Here's Oladipo. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Paul for 3. The rebound by Turner. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Oladipo outside. Count it.
Yeah, you know what? He's a skilled passer, so if you leave people open around Brogdon, he'll make you wish you didn't.
Pass to Bridges. And here's Ayton. Turner covers. Turner against Ayton. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Now here's Oladipo. His last outing, he had 18 points. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
Sometimes it's about presence, and Oladipo has it. Really willing himself to the line and going right into the defense that time. He forced the foul. Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Oladipo.
You know, you look at Oladipo and what he does for this team, and it goes way beyond scoring. The swagger he plays with becomes the team swagger when he's on the floor. I mean, he clearly is the heart and soul of this team.
And so he hits both. Clark, as you said with Oladipo, his impact goes beyond the numbers.
You know, that's exactly right, B.A., because he's their leader and go-to scorer, and he's a terrific teammate. Everybody loves playing with him. He's all about uplifting and leading the team, and his confidence, again, is infectious. And he's also a guy who knows how to deliver in the clutch. Nothing like making big shots to fortify your role as team leader.
Now here's Oladipo. The Suns have gone 2 of 4 so far. Pass to Booker. Here's Paul. Crowder outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And he makes a first. Good on both. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Oladipo outside. Pass to Sabonis. Outside Brogdon. Just 5 to shoot. Launches it. The shot won't fall. And Phoenix will come the other way. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Now here's Oladipo. Over Ayton. Oladipo, shot's good. Oladipo's got 6.
How can you defend Oladipo any better than that? I mean, just exceptional at getting shots up and over the outstretched arms of the defense.
Indiana trailing here. Outside Holiday. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. He takes it in. Inside. Out to Oladipo. The shot no good. Paul with some nice D. The Suns have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. To the middle. Here's Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Booker's got his second bucket on the night.
Room service assist from Paul. Can't put the ball in a better spot. His vision outstanding.
Up top, Sabonis. Covered by Crowder. Sabonis, the pass to Brogdon. Picked by Sabonis. And it's Brogdon missing. And here are the Suns. They're on a 12-4 run. Now here's Bridges. He's covered by Holiday. Oladipo outside. To the paint. Here's Turner. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Boy, I love how unselfish Oladipo is. Great at getting his teammates involved in on-time, on-target passes.
It's Bridges on the wing. 13 points in the win against Toronto.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Holiday. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. Bridges outside. Pass to Crowder. Outside Booker. Crowder outside. Up top Bridges. It's blocked.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does. You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Now here's Bridges. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. The Pacers have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Brogdon, the pass to Oladipo. On the wing, Holiday. No good on the triple.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Crowder, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And every year, Grant, the officials seem to emphasize a rule. Does it take long for players to adjust, you think?
You know, B.A., when you have a collection of the best basketball players in the world, I don't think it takes that much time at all. Usually the preseason is in a period of time for teams and for players to figure out what those new rules are. But by the time they get in season, they have adjusted and figured it out and are able to move forward with the new rule change.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Indiana's gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Pass to Sabonis. Back to Brogdon. Fires from deep. The Suns clear it.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Bridges outside, and he drives in. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday. And for the Pacers, they're shooting only 42% to get this one going. Stolen by Bridges. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And last year, in just his second season, Grant, Mikal Bridges already becoming one of the Suns' most impactful players.
Yeah, B.A., I really like this young man. Bridges is delivering on his promise as a lockdown defender. He's also doing a really good job of his ability to get to the rim and finish with great frequency. He's got a really bright future.
And that one misses.
You know, you look at Sabonis, and he brings an awful lot to light to the floor. I mean, he's smart, he's tough, he's a really good passer, makes nice decisions. He's an outstanding option in the post. A tad undersized, but he makes up for it with savvy, strength, and excellent skills.
So it's Phoenix now. After the basket by Indiana. Crowder outside. Pass to Bridges. From downtown. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Pacers. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
An emphatic rejection. You got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
And here are the Pacers now. They trail by 1. Now Brogdon, coming off a terrific game against Houston. And he converts the layup. Clark, this journey for Sabonis, from 6-man to starter, and last season he becomes an all-star.
Yeah, his progression and improvement has been outstanding year to year, and it makes you forget at times that he was only 20 years old when he came into the league. So since arriving in Indiana, he's worked really hard to improve his game, and all of his hard work has paid off. This guy is outstanding at his position.
And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
The Pacers have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Brogdon against Paul, and it's Brogdon missing.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Now here's Paul, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Brogdon.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Now here's Ayton. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Pass to Booker from behind the arc. Drills it from deep. And now a 5-point Phoenix lead.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Back to Sabonis. Now Oladipo. Pure from three-point range.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Crowder outside. Bridges outside. Pass to Ayton. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Brogdon with the ball. And here's Sabonis. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Holiday grabs the miss. Holiday's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Brogdon. Shoots over Booker. No good. A bit long that time.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Now Ayton. Outside Paul. Oladipo against Booker. Here's Ayton. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Ayton's got his second basket.
You know, that's not how you screen for your guys, but ultimately they still found a way to come away with the hoop.
Here's Brogdon. And there's two. Work on the glass, paying off that time. Brogdon's got 6 points.
Brogdon, so strong and so composed, does an excellent job of playing through physical defense.
Crowder outside. Pass to Bridges. To the middle. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Brogdon with the ball. Oladipo outside. Inside, Sabonis. That one's good. This game is all even.
Excellent job by Sabonis after setting the screen. Very mobile in these pick and rolls.
Booker against Oladipo. Here's Booker. His last outing, he had 24 points. And that one drops.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Suns ahead. They lead by 2. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're curious about Victor Oladipo's overall philosophy, listen to this.
I think the biggest thing is just the relentlessness. No matter what's going on, no matter how hard you want to do well, or if you mess up, just keep going. Just keep playing hard, just give it your all. And, you can live with the results after that because you know you gave it 110%.
Well, I haven't heard anyone question his effort.
You know, what's incredible is that he came into the league as a raw athlete. Now he's a skilled assassin.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Booker is the 2 with Johnson playing the 3. Inside, it's Saric at the 4 with Ayton at the 5. Now here's Oladipo. 12 points for him. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
Oladipo's so capable of scoring the ball in a lot of different ways. Myriad ways does he score the ball. I love watching him fill it up.
Pass to Ayton. Over Holiday. It's rebounded by Indiana. Their first chance to take a look at the Suns this season.
Last year, they battled to a stalemate, winning 1 game apiece.
And, you know, when you only see a team twice a year, it's hard to really get a good understanding of who they are or a good feel for them. And oftentimes, that can lead to a series split.
And what's interesting, BA, is last season, Oladipo just started getting back into form. He's a huge difference maker who really impacts the entire game. Hopefully, we'll get to see him at full strength all season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, when the NBA was suspended due to the virus, I thought Oladipo was just looking like his old self again.
Yeah, BA. For Oladipo to play well before the hiatus was big for him. You want to see him get back to being a 20-plus scorer. I think he can. He's a star on this team. And when he's at his best, the fans win.
He makes 1 or 2 that time.
You know, Oladipo is one of the few players in the NBA with some true singing talent. I mean, he's got a couple of albums to his credit, and he's really passionate about his music.
Here's Johnson. In his last outing, 16 points for him. It's Booker on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Over Oladipo. Booker can't get it to go. Indiana trailing here. Outside Brogdon. Three-pointer. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Brogdon's got 9.
Brogdon extremely confident because he knows he has the green light to fire off the catch.
Outside Booker. The 3 is up. They get it back. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Grant, playing at Duke, Coach said that at first, your humility held you back from dominating and leading like you were capable of doing. He said you crossed that bridge in your senior year. Do you feel that way?
100% BA. You know, for me on my path and my journey as a basketball player, I so wanted to fit in and be one of the guys. And what I learned is sometimes you're meant to stand out. In my senior year, I finally got that message, and my game took off to a whole nother level. And I became comfortable with the idea of standing out. Not everybody's meant to follow. Certain people are meant to lead, and that's when it clicked for me.
And here are the Suns now, following the bucket by the Pacers. Sabonis with a screen on Booker. The Suns trailing. Guarded by Brogdon. Outside Booker. Fires the 3. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Indiana has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And, you know, guys, it's good to see Turner converting these difficult baskets. I mean, in part because it has to help his confidence.
Well, without a doubt, Miles Turner is one of the elite defenders in the league. Over 2 blocks a game for several seasons now, Grant.
So impressive. Turner is top shelf when it comes to rim protection. He's great at challenging guards and big men alike, and his length and reach make it so difficult to navigate around him.
Yeah, you know, he's become a solid big man in this league. Miles Turner understands his role and is starring in it and does a really good job, I think, playing to his strengths.
Now here's Ayton. 7 points in the game. Here's Šarić, and it's blocked. Now Oladipo. And there's the
Boy, he's got freakish athleticism, and you can see why he's participated in the slam dunk contest before. This guy can fly.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Oladipo.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Pass to Booker. Tipped away. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Now here's Brogdon. He's got 9. Sabonis outside. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
His 4th foul already, and we're not even at halftime. They'll likely limit his minutes the rest of the way.
Galloway's checked in for Booker. Holiday from long range knocks down the long J. Holiday's got 5.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Pass to Saric. Here's Johnson. To halt the run. And Galloway gets it to go. Galloway's got his first basket.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guy. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
Brogdon with a bucket.
Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
Pass to Galloway. 3-pointer. And the Suns get another 3.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
And here's Oladipo. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
Here's Johnson. Pass to Galloway. There's the drive. Here's Saric from deep. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And the Suns making a change here. Jones is checked in. And checking out some numbers for Malcolm Brogdon. Well, granted, 6'8", you played mostly the small forward position. When we talk about the best player in the league, it seems more often than not, a small forward is mentioned.
And B.A., I think part of that is how the game has evolved over the years. 25 years ago, the thought process was you played inside out. You had to have a great big man to give you a chance to have success. Nowadays, as it's become more about perimeter play, spacing, and of course having guys who can do a number of things within that system, a small forward like a LeBron James or Kevin Durant kind of fit the mold of what you need to have great success in this league. So yeah, I think that plays a huge role in why the small forward position is so important to today's success.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Coach Monty Williams has really revitalized the Suns. Devin Booker said the culture's different. You can feel it in the air. It started with Monty. His voice travels. We all believe in him. He believes in us, and it's contagious. Guys, it's so important to have that buy-in.
Can't do it without it. No doubt. Thanks, Allie. First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
Now here's Oladipo. 20 points for him. Stolen by Bridges. From outside the arc. He's got it. 3 for 7 now.
He's never going to pass up that shot. The defense giving him way too much room.
Indiana has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Brogdon finds Turner. Oladipo outside. There's a screen by Turner. Paul against Brogdon. 5 to shoot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Malcolm Brogdon. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Crowder, he's checked in for the Suns. Pass to Galloway. Lets the three fly. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Oladipo outside. Sabonis, the pass to Oladipo. Back to Sabonis. Shoots over Paul. And there's Sabonis. That one's good. On the assist from Oladipo. Oladipo's got his 5th assist in this one. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Crowder. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul of the game. And here's Brogdon. He's got 11. Pass to Oladipo. He takes it in. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Now here's Crowder. Pass to Paul. Here he goes. Over Holiday. Paul, shot is off.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Here's Galloway. 7 points in the game. Crowder with it, and Sabonis picks him up defensively. Paul with it. Shot clock at 5. Good work defensively by Oladipo.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Brogdon finds Oladipo. Phoenix has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Here's Galloway. He's guarded by Sabonis. And that's a foul called on Domantas Sabonis. That's his 3rd foul so far. On defense, the Pacers. Right side, Paul. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Paul's got 5 points.
You cannot underestimate Chris Paul's ability to finish through contact just because he's small. I mean, he's as tough as they come.
Paul against Brogdon. To the inside, Sabonis. And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. Give that one to Jay Crowder.
One shot.
And Sabonis, no good on that one.
I look at Sabonis as a terrific stretch four. He's a guy who can play either power forward or center, and he has excellent length and a nice touch.
Now here's Paul. He's got 5. Pulls up on the wing, and he gets it to go. Paul's got 4 points in the quarter. 1:05 left in the second period. Holiday passes to Sabonis. Now here's Holiday. Driving inside, and Holiday powers it home.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Galloway can't get it to go.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team. Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
Carter, he's checked in for the Suns.
Both prolific and efficient, ultra competitive as well. Paul is a double-double threat who shoots a very high percentage from the floor and line.
Now here's Brogdon, and it's good for 2. Brogdon's got 13 points.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Outside Paul. 3 seconds left. Ooh, some solid defense from Brogdon. And so that brings the first half to a close. The Pacers out in front. They lead by 8. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Victor Oladipo had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 22 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 steal. What'd you think, Shaq, about Indiana?
This has been a great game for Oladipo so far. He's most effective when he's assertive at the offensive end. Look, this guy can score on anybody, and he has in this one. Nobody's stopping him.
Kenny, your take on Phoenix.
Well, it's hard to defend a team that gets red hot from the floor. I think the effort was there on D, but they could not come up with a plan to cool them off. We're bound to see a whole different game plan, a whole different approach from them coming out of the break.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. 3rd quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Victor Oladipo has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. Sabonis and Turner are the 4 and the 5. Brogdon and Oladipo work together in the backcourt. And it's Holiday in at the 3. That's the 5 for the Pacers. That one's good for 2. He's got 15.
Boy, he's able to burn you on the drive. Gotta like Brogdon being aggressive in these situations.
Pass to Bridges. Over Holiday. And the basket by Bridges. Bridges has got 10 points in the game.
With the utmost belief in his game, he's able to beat opponents in a number of ways.
Oladipo, the pass to Brogdon. Oladipo outside. Paul with a steal. Pass to Bridges. Here's Ayton. Turner covers. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, stolen by Turner. Brogdon with the ball. There's a screen by Turner. Tries it from 16 and misses it off the right side of the rim. The Suns trailing. Here's Crowder. Now Carter. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Cashes it in from 11 feet. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Oladipo, the pass to Turner. The three. The Pacers again can't hit. Phoenix has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Bridges outside. Pass to Paul. Jacks up a three. Holiday grabs the miss. Holiday's got his 6th rebound on the night. Oladipo outside. Outside Holiday. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. They get it again. Turner is good. He's got 9.
That's all about the ticker for Turner. Big heart, a real juggernaut on the boards who uses those long arms exceedingly well to get second chance opportunity.
Crowder, that's good.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Brogdon against Paul. Brogdon drives in. Turner for 3. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got his 5th assist in this one.
Yeah, in today's basketball world, big men have to shoot it, and Turner's got a nice touch and pretty good range out there.
Now here's Paul. He's got 10. Let's go with a 3. Ooh, some solid defense from Brogdon. For Indiana, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. It's Oladipo with a drive. And he lays it up and in. And now it's a 10-point Pacer lead.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Carter. Pass to Crowder. Shot clock at 6. And he makes it. Paul's got 12 points.
Tell you what, that mid-range game from Chris Paul, he's really an assassin from there. You can see less and less of that shot in this day and age, but CP's got the green light to shoot it.
Turner for 3. Crowder grabs the miss. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Up top, Ayton. Pass to Carter. Back to Bridges. Down low. Here's Ayton. And there's the rejection. Oladipo outside. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Boy, that's a testament to the strength of Sabonis. Fantastic at fighting through whatever the defense throws at.
Well, Grant, you were able to represent the United States on an international stage. Give me a few stories about that experience.
Brian, it was one of the highlights of my career in 1996 in Atlanta to play along with 6 members from the original Dream Team. Really, truly just one of the best experiences. I got a chance every day to practice with, to go against, to learn from Scottie Pippen when he was in his prime. I just finished my 2nd year in the NBA. And it just truly was a remarkable, incredible experience. Gold medal. Really, like I said, one of the highlights of my career.
Now here's Booker. 13 points in the game. And they pick up 2.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Turner against Ayton. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his 3rd foul so far. And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
You know, just determined to protect the lead with all the effort they've got. Superb anticipation on that block.
On defense, the Suns. Sabonis with a screen on Paul. 6 to shoot. Pass to Turner. Now Sabonis. Here's McConnell. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. Here's McDermott, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. The Suns have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
The league resumed this season with a reduction in revenue, approximately 40% of which usually comes from gate revenues and attendance. That's required compromises from all of the stakeholders. And as eager as everyone is for the return to normality, it's a process and a painful one for the league's pocketbook.
Yeah, that's right. Good point, Allie. Thank you. Bridges outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get off a shot from deep. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Indiana leading. You know, Grant, you watch Devin Booker, constant motion. How much does it take out of you as a defender chasing a guy like that around?
Oh, man, you better bring your lunch pail to work when you have to guard Booker because he is constantly moving. It's exhausting, but ultimately, it's a team effort to try to defend him. The thing with Booker, it's tough to take him out of his comfort zone. You can't just play physical. He embraces the contact and will use that against you.
Saric checks in for Bridges. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Pass to Booker. There's a screen. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Now here's Oladipo. He's got 24. Sabonis. The Pacers again can't hit. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his 5th foul.
Well, 1 more and that's it. He'll be DQ'd, disqualified. He's got to be able to defend without picking up that last disqualifying foul.
Now here's McConnell. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Sabonis. Shoots a fadeaway. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Now Booker. He's guarded by Oladipo. Here's McDermott. Pass to Sabonis. The 3. A nice shot by McDermott. And now a 12-point Indiana lead.
Even though Doug McDermott was well contested, nice job by him to focus on the rim.
Here's Saric. Lets it go from deep. The Pacers pull it in. Oladipo's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the left side wing. Pass to Sabonis. To the paint. Stolen by Ayton. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Johnson. There's the triple. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Johnson's got 5 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Oladipo. But they'll get another chance. And here are the Pacers now. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Phoenix on D. 9-point game. Pass to McConnell. Oh, there's the alley. Stolen by Booker.
Seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He's been turnover free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
Here's Saric. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Ayton finds Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Pass to Sampson. Now here's McConnell. Ball stolen. Now Ayton. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And now just a 5-point Pacer lead.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
McConnell outside. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Ayton in the high post. Pass to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. All right, we got a chance now to see how the starters and bench match up scoring-wise tonight for Indiana. The Pacers making a switch here. Holiday is checked in. Indiana's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. We've got 1:55 left in the third. Pass to Sumner. And there's the drive to the inside. And Sabonis slams it in.
Value added whenever Sabonis catches the hot hand. Excellent at getting to his spot and capitalizing.
And here's Booker. A minute 22 left in the third. Got a piece of it. And here's Holiday. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Booker. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. Crowder, he's checked in for the Suns. Galloway comes in for Booker. And that one misses. And he sinks the second. The Suns trailing. On the wing, Crowder. 55 seconds left in the third. 5 on the clock. Knocked away. Holiday with the ball. Fires top of the key. Can't get it to drop. Phoenix has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Pass to Aiden. Here's Galloway. Here's Crowder. Phoenix no good that time either. Outside Holiday. Now Sabonis. The turnaround. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Pacers out in front, up 8. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Well, Phoenix is shooting the ball at 48% so far. On the court right now for the Suns, we've got Mikal Bridges. Jay Crowder is out there with Damian Jones. Then there's Chris Paul, and it's Galloway in at the 2 guard.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. A chance to check out the Phoenix Suns' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit to take on the Pistons. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up with Victor Oladipo and the Indiana Pacers.
Some might look at this schedule and already mark off how many wins they'll get, but I think that's a mistake. You can never take a night off in the NBA. Even the ones you think will be easy are tough.
Pass to Crowder. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness! Indiana's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Brogdon with the ball. Now Turner. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Victor Oladipo's checked in for Indiana. And the Suns also making a change. Carter, he's checked in for Galloway. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Outside Jones. That's tipped. Out on his own on the break. Left side Holiday. Outside Brogdon. Pass to Turner. Oladipo outside. Carter with it. Now Oladipo defending. Crowder outside. Bridges outside. To the middle. Paul shot is off.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Holiday from long range. Doesn't go that time. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Pass to Carter. Now here's Crowder. Bridges outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Oladipo with the ball. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Outside Holiday, trying to get back on track. Indiana again missing. The Suns have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Bridges. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here's Crowder. Yep, that one's good.
Hey, draw him up a solid play, get him an open look, and he delivers.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
Now a timeout called by Indiana. And this short amount of time should be beneficial to these players to catch their breath a little bit, while at the same time replenishing their energy by drinking some Gatorade as we head into the final stretch of this game. Paul against Brogdon. Ooh, poked away. Now Oladipo. Pass to Brogdon. Paul against Brogdon. Clock at 6. Brogdon double teamed. Here's Sampson. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Pass to Paul. Carter against Turner. It's tipped. And he recovers it. Bridges outside. Back to Crowder to take the lead. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Sampson, covered by Crowder. Oladipo against Carter. For Phoenix, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Paul passes to Carter. No good. That would have tied it. The Pacers have gotten nothing to fall in this fourth quarter. 0 of 5. Holiday finds Oladipo. He drops it from range.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Here's Paul. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Malcolm Brogdon.
You know, we see Chris Paul get to the line a lot because he's always in attack mode, keeping constant pressure on his defenders.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Phoenix making some changes. Saric comes in for Jones, and Galloway subbed in for Carter. Ball hits them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Brogdon, the pass to Oladipo. They grab their own miss. Back to Brogdon. Pass to Holiday. Puts up a three. That shot is off. Nice D from Bridges. The Suns trailing. Here's Saric. Crowder outside. Now here's Paul. Lets it fly. Here's Saric. It's rebounded by Indiana. Oladipo's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Sampson. Now Brogdon. Now here's Oladipo. He's guarded by Paul. Crowder with it. He's against Turner. And here's Paul. "17-foot shot on the way, and right through it goes."
Boy, can't let Paul find his groove, because once he does, he's in attack mode 24/7.
Pass to Sampson. And here's Oladipo. Outside Brogdon. Shoots over Paul, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
And the Pacers making a change here. Sabonis checked in, and the Suns making a change here. And here are the Suns now. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. That puts them in the lead. And the Suns lead by 2. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Now here's Brogdon. Over Paul. The Pacers again can't hit. Here's the pick. Inside. Rejected by Sabonis.
Outstanding defensive instincts by Sabonis. Really good timing when to rise up to reject shots.
Here's Oladipo, and it's Oladipo finishing it off.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Now here's Crowder. That one goes. Count it.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. I mean, he's getting to his spot, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
Here's Oladipo. Good work defensively by Crowder.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for him. You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Kind of losing their way here. They've let this lead evaporate.
Yeah, and I think they also lost their composure, and you see it in the turnovers they've committed.
The Suns making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Phoenix has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Here's Paul. And he's going for the oop here. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Now here's Brogdon. Turner finds Brogdon. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Paul. Misses off the left iron.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now. Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Brogdon, the pass to Holiday. Pass to Turner. Out left to the wing. Sabonis with a screen on Paul. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Malcolm Brogdon. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And it's the Suns with the ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th. Ayton, a screen on Brogdon. Here's a 3 from Paul. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Now here's Turner. Pass to Oladipo. 5 to shoot. Yes, it's good.
Defense is right where it should be, but Oladipo is more than up to the challenge, showing off that strong jump shot of his.
Outside Paul. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game. Indiana trailing here. Oladipo into the lane. The game now all tied up.
Boy, it's hard to overstate the strength of Oladipo. Sometimes you just can't shake this guy off his shot.
Falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
Free throw shooting comes into focus in tight games. As usual, he's up to the task.
A step back shot. And Paul gets it to go. Paul's got 10 points in just the second half.
I think this is Paul at his best. Has one of the nastiest pull-up jumpers in the game.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Phoenix has gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the 4th quarter. 1:33 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
A delicious dime from Chris Paul there.
When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Sabonis now is not going to shy away from contact. He really aggressively attacks the defense.
Brogdon against Paul. It's deflected. They recover it, and he gets that one. Oladipo with the ball. Double team on Oladipo. And here's Sabonis outside. Here's Brogdon. Count it! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Now here's Paul. For 3. The offensive rebound. Ayton. Oladipo outside. Shoots. Yes!
Oladipo looking very comfortable from this area, and I think it helps when he's looking to shoot from there.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Victor Oladipo.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
And the Suns call time here. They're losing by 1. 29 seconds left to play in the fourth. .29 seconds left in the game. Ball against Brogdon. Here's Ayton. The rebound by Turner. And so they foul intentionally.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2.
Well, I love the leadership of Brogdon. Always hard at work for his team. He's facilitating, communicating, providing offensive energy and direction. Love what this guy brings to the court.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
What composure at the line, forcing your opponent to look for the three-pointer now.
Pass to Crowder. Here's Johnson from the arc. The 3 won't fall. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. As he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And the second of 2 is good. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Here's Bridges. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. And so it's the Pacers who come out on top here. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And BA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. So long and good night, everyone.